I recently made a video talking about how wonderful it is to mod Bethesda games like New Vegas or Skyrim. While New Vegas modding was a pain in my ass, Skyrim was a pleasant delight that didn't require much work or effort to do. If you like this type of content, make sure to charge that subscribe button for all it's worth. Without further ado, let's get into it. Bethesda has recently been in hot waters, and it's seemingly getting hotter every day. Some may think that's an exaggeration, and you may be right, but after Nikki Jakey's essay casting a spotlight on Starfield's most glaring drawbacks, you've got to find a grain of truth in these statements. I haven't even experienced the disdain of playing the newest release, and I can tell it's a waste of money. It's for reasons exactly like this that I wait for games to go on sale years later so that I can enjoy them fully updated and patched. Beyond that, it seems like Starfield is just an empty promise, failing to deliver on that spacebound RPG it said it was going to be. Today, we're not going to be talking about Bethesda's most recent failure. Instead, we're going to be talking about the most recent cash grab. Bethesda games are a series of games that seem interwoven in modding, and have been since their introductions. Now, however, Bethesda is showing their greedy side as they have put a recent update out, removing the mods menu from the game, and replacing it with a new section called Creations. It's funny because I had recently just spent the last few weeks modding and playing Skyrim, only to wake up one day realizing the internet had been scrambling since the most recent update. Confused myself, I tried to boot up my game via Skyrim script extender, before it crashed with an error stating that the version was out of date, in correlation to the game. As I put the game back on the shelf, so to say, I retired myself to the farthest forums of the internet to investigate what had happened.
It's a day.
Such a shame.
Excuse me. Hey, what the?
Clearly, Bethesda had pushed out an update, seemingly out of nowhere, and in the process, thousands of players' mod load orders were broken, and some were completely unable to download mods, or so I've heard. Being on PC, it wasn't really that bad. All I had to do was wait for the new version of Skyrim script extender, and simply download the latest version via Nexus mods to my mod manager. Once I had done so, everything booted up without issue. The only mod I had to toggle off was the RaceMenu mod, so I can definitely see that if you have a varying list of mods that may not have been updated for some time, that this could cause issues and make your entire save unplayable. But this is truly just one of those risks you have with modding nowadays. There's always that risk of it becoming unstable or unplayable, even on a normal day. People on PlayStation seem to be having an even worse time, and some people report that the load orders are basically randomizing every time they start it up, making it unplayable. PlayStation has also never had the greatest of mod support, but it does seem sad that what they did have is now getting even worse. As a fighter for mod support everywhere, it saddens me to see certain audiences getting kicked out of the modding sphere. My main concern right now is the future of modding in Bethesda. Fallout 4 is already in the Creation Club, and now Skyrim has Creations. Eventually, Starfield, and heck, maybe even everything before it, will have the same model. Creations is a dangerous game. While some see it as not that bad, I see it for what a danger it will be. Charging for player-made content just feels scummy to me, or am I the only one? Yes, not all the Creations content requires money, but a good portion of it does right now, and who's to stop them from doing more? Some of the content in Creations seems to be actually developed by Bethesda itself, and the rest of it is designed by modders. Honestly, if you were to ask me what Creations honestly feels like, it feels like microtransactions. They have sold Skyrim on over a dozen different versions, and now are trying to cash in on extra microtransactions by charging the players a couple dollars here and there for alternate armor sets, small bits of content, and more. For a company that can't even focus on patching or fixing their game's questlines, letting modders do the work for them, it seems even scummier to then let the player base be charged for this additional content. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. What do you all think? Make sure to leave me a message down below, and don't forget to have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone.
Excuse me.
Bye, have a great time.